Today we are going to bring you another 1 versus 1 freezes over, and we are using America against Iraq. I will be on top right playing pink, and our opponent is our old friend playing blue at the bottom left. This is going to be a quick match. It ends before you even realize, but I don't actually remember what happened. So let's see what's going on. As at the beginning of this, you see the Allied power plant actually costs a little more. And you know the building time is determined by two factors, the price of construction and the number of bases that you've got. So Allied scouts will come out a little later because its building order should be a little slower. Should you face someone who is not as quick as you as a Soviet player, you know that that guy doesn't know, isn't playing at the maximal, optimally possible speed. So let's see. This match, I don't actually remember what happened. You know, this is what happens when you don't immediately turn the game into a video. After you wait for a few days, the memory is completely gone, man. So let's see. The scouts from the opposite side have reached our base. And we have taken the strategy of going through Air Force first instead of factory first. And this is going to be a strategy that will be helpful later, because with the choice of America, we have paratroopers, and it takes some time. The timing of paratroopers starts, the countdown for paratroopers starts once you've got the Air Force Command headquarters. It is roughly the same amount of time that you get to build a few Rocketeers and some tanks. And if the opponent is not very well prepared, they will have to face paratroopers as well as tanks and Rocketeers. And that's going to be a little difficult to deal with, wouldn't it be? So let's see, our opponent has produced an engineer. What he's going to do is going to steal something from my base, and let's see if he's going to be successful. I think, obviously he's not going to make it because, come on, this kind of theft is easily defendable, and I can very well prepare for it. I mean, see, I'm already sending my Rocketeers to be giving an initial round of attack. Killing the drone, right? No problem. And our base is looking very good, developing well. Let's see whether... Okay, so here comes the engineer, and hopefully I will be having some proper defense against it. Okay, here's the time to... Well, that's tough. Right at the beginning of the match, we've already lost a precious building. And let's see if our attack from the Rocketeers has made any advances. Where are my Rocketeers? No, they are coming back home only to realize that the factory is gone and the Air Force Command is almost dying. So as a result, we send our first round of paratroopers for base defense because, you know, at this point we have 0 tanks. Whereas the opponent already has 3 tanks, 4 tanks actually, and they are moving the base to the center. So see, they have 3 miners and they have already started building tanks. Whereas we have 4 minus and we don't even have a factory. We have 0 tanks. If they rush us, it's going to be a tough fight. All we've got are 4 Rocketeers, and hopefully this is going to make some difference. maybe it's going to halt the pace of their rush attack, because if we don't, it's only going to be some general infantries that is going to provide the defense of the base. And at this point, if only the opponent attacks from top, we are going to be in a very difficult position. So let's see. The opponent lost a tank due to not due to the separation of the movement of the flow of the traffic, but this is going to be a tough fight. We have 2 tanks, and these are the skinny tanks from Allied instead of the more powerful tanks from the Soviets. They also have proper air defense, so our Rocketeers can't even dream of coming close to them. Here we have it. You see that 3 tanks of the enemy, as well as 2 anti-air, are going to take over our oil refinery. It is going to be pretty challenging if we do not manage to take the refinery to second level, because this is a precious mine or ore field. So we don't dare to let the tanks fight. We only put tanks at the higher level and send some paratroopers to defend. For the moment, we still have some accessible ore to dig, but it is already being rather disadvantaged. So now the enemy has a whole bunch of tanks, but they are separated, and we try to, this is a mistake. We lost a tank. At the moment, let's see, we have the enemy with 1 anti-air and 7 tanks. We only have 6 tanks. Not to mention the fact that their tanks are actually stronger than ours. So if they use this temporary advantage, we are going to lose. See, now the enemy has been given the advantage that he has. He is taking it slow, just enjoying the gem in the middle, $60,000 worth. Later, after he finishes these golden gem, he's going to move his miners to the center, and that's going to help him have a great economic boost. He has already 2 factories. But he is having an attack. I don't know if it's a good idea at the moment, because he is using 5 tanks to deal with a whole bunch of GIs. He did not actually... he killed a miner, and there's an elite tank. What are we going to do about it? We only have a small number of tanks, and we've already lost a miner. If he pulls back the elite tank and let it recover a little bit, then it's going to be very hard for me to fight. But due to the opponent did not actually pull back his elite tank, and that has given us some advantage. We quickly transported all our miners to second level, because we are being beat up at the first level. So let's see. This anti-flak truck is hidden in the forest, and actually neither of us has seen it. So another round of attack. Now we are at the second level. Our miners are here being shot at, and we don't actually have anything can't do anything about it. This is really bad. I don't think that we can win. 3 factories already, and taking all the gem in the middle. If I were the opponent, I would have actually taken these miners to the middle, because it's not an ideal location at the moment. Okay, so we have 1 tank, and we are really behind. Can we actually win? Maybe this is a match that I've lost to him. I have no idea, actually. 6, 7 tanks fighting against 1. This is going to be really difficult. I've built 2 planes, but you know, I haven't really used them. Okay, Harry is going to kill this anti-flag flag truck. This is a good one. Very much worth it. I guess it's time to resign actually. I mean, look at how much advantage he's got. All the tanks in front. Huh. I'm convinced that I have lost this match. I don't remember, but I definitely lost it. There's no way that anyone can win back such a match. And all of these really came from the unfortunate fact that I lost my first factory initially. And now I have I don't even have any miners that can safely produce economic income anymore. And I lost another miner. Honestly, there's no way that I can win this match. So I'm going to resign, I think. I tried to harass them with some rocketeers and it didn't work actually. Okay, this is the time that I call it GG. Okay, the next match though, hopefully I will be winning. So let's wait and see. See you next time.